I got you.
Right.
That camera I can take it. Hey, excuse me. Hello, everybody. This is Steve Callaway at Steve Callaway1 on YouTube. And this is continuing my journey and my saga on to the Angelina Jordan concert on September 20th, 2024, which started at 7 o'clock at night. This video was shot at 9 o'clock in the morning, I believe, and of the same day, 9/20/24. And so this was the opening event for the day. And A-Aron, I guess Aaron is his name. I guess, I don't know, I think so. Had invited other people that were there, angels, reactors, and so on, to join him while he did a live reaction to Angelina's 6 original song EP that she released last year. You guys all remember that EP with all those great songs. And so he'd never seen it, so he was doing a live reaction, first time reaction to those songs, and an analysis and some discussion about it. So some of the crowd joined in and asked questions and contributed. I decided to stand off to the side with my cell phone and film the thing. However, the video quality is not that good. My phone was going between 0 bars and 1 bar. Why it was even filming on with 0 bars, I couldn't tell you. But I think that was what was affecting the quality of the video, because the rest of the day I got really crystal clear video when it was had strong bars. So I'm thinking that it had something to do with it. I'm not a technology guy. I'm a carpenter, but you know, that's what I think is the problem. So the sound quality is pretty good. Some of the video actually is pretty good. It clears up here and there. As I moved around a little bit and tried to find a good spot to film from that had 2 bars maybe. But in any case, I think you can kind of get the gist of what's going on. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I think it was a great way to start the day myself. Let's get busy. Let's watch this one first.
I want you to be a part of this, where I could isolate the input audio, my mic, and your reaction from the output. It's going to be jumbled. I'm going to do my best there, but that's one of the most difficult things to edit out, right? And so I asked that we follow some discipline here, myself included, that you all know I'm going to be the one that's problematic with this, but to try not to talk over the music. Now that does not include a woohoo and all this stuff, but I'm saying let's try not to actually, ask a question or provide comments or, keep any, I don't want any background talking, please, right? Feel free to react. I want you to engage, right? Feel free to laugh, whatever. That stuff is completely fine. But I'm saying we'll pause for actual commentary.
Never did care for reactors that talked over when the music was playing.
Yeah, but I'm guilty sometimes because I get excited. But I've gotten better if you haven't done it.
You get excited?
What's that?
You get excited?
All right, we good?
Yeah, you don't want to be on the side.
Most importantly, have some fun.
So
we're
how
gonna
are you
go
going
to train
to
first.
get on camera, or are you going to just sort of walk on?
Well,
Like
yeah,
behind it?
I think that's.
Because maybe shortly after that I can walk in on the other side. Because they've already seen us in the reaction.
Well, I think that was the idea, is I'm not going to show up front this full video yet.
Lori, come on over here.
Just me.
Hey, how you doing? What's that?
Mark Kleckman.
Oh, how you doing, Mark? Nice to meet you. You're wrestling chairs here.
I brought 2 chairs. They said there was no chairs here.
Well, there's a few.
You're like, what's going on?
Nice to meet you, Mark. Was it childproof?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that problem too sometimes. There we go.
Feel free again to get video of me for different angles. Part of my announcement is going to be at times my audio may suck in terms of feedback, but this is a different kind of video, right? Go ahead.
Everyone needs a silencer point.
I'm sorry?
Everyone needs a silencer.
Good point. I probably should do that for mine too.
Yeah.
Thank you. To the discussion that was occurring very early, right away. We're going to have people coming in, so be ready for that, right? 1 second. In fact, feel free to line up if you want. You don't have to be in that, but I love the idea of just well, actually, who are these people, what's going on type of thing. Of course, many of the dedicated angels know what's going on, and my thumbnail will probably give it away anyway, but whatever. All right, let's do this.
Aaron, what's the frame for where you are?
I don't want to change it.
I think
but
Steve,
feel free to
you know Steve
look.
Ackerman? He's that guy right there, the one, with the black shirt on. He's got a name tag, so if you want to get one. And he gives, they got these little buttons too.
Oh, my frame, sorry.
So the corner of this,
The whole window?
the window.
The whole window's in.
All right, cool. And I would suggest, come around this way so we don't accidentally trip this. All right. I'm starting off to align audio and video with all of the sources. You're going to hear me count down, and for one reason or another, my computer decided that it wants to eliminate some of the highs. So I've got a different mic, but at least it's included with it. So I switched my typical
Do you have the name
Hollywood
tags?
clap to a boom.
Yeah, we got Mark over here just got here.
So yeah, here we go.
Did you happen to pull the lyrics up?
Hey, Mark.
Did I what?
Happen to keep your lyrics for that?
Yes. Yeah. Well, for the first one.
Right.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, boom. Wait, no, I didn't. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. Just a quick sound check and everything checked real quick. Okay. Probably should have done it with a different video because I didn't get anything. All right, I think we're good to go.
Thanks.
I'm more nervous than I've ever been. I just want everything to work. All right, let's do this. Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts. We are back for yet another Angelina Jordan video. Now, this is reaction number 100, and so I'm super excited to bring it to you. But we got something special cooked up for you today.
I'm doing a
We're
live
not just
stream right
doing
now. This is going
reactions.
out
We've
on
got
the internet.
some people here in the room with us. In fact, I don't even know how many we have, 15 or so? What's going on? Say hello to the Angel family. Woohoo! Reaction 100.
You all getting behind her?
Guys, getting good.
You can see it's a full room. Feel free to come on in. Awesome. Thank you all. All right, go ahead and, get back to the
Back, you beasts. Huh? Let's go.
All right, so I really want to say this is super special, and I want to use the beginning of this video, and we will get to a full Old Enough EP album reaction here where we're going to go through every single song, so I'm super excited. It's going to be a bit of a long one, although we do have a room rental, so we got to stay on time. And I love to talk, but it'll be fun. But before we get to that, I want to use this time and say thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you. My journey has been beyond remarkable. I started almost 5 months ago to the day for my first Angelina Jordan reaction. See, when I started this journey, I had put out a course, which none of you have even heard of, because my journey changed. I created a course to help people with their job search and their resumes, and I had put it on Udemy, and I had started doing some Facebook and YouTube marketing. Paid for it, I said, I want to do some organic growth, and I want to do something on YouTube. What should I do? And I remembered a couple of years back, I had watched a number of reactors myself, and I said, you know what? I want to do some reactions at some point.
This is A-Aron is doing a live stream. He's going to react to Angelina's EP.
Popping up left and right, but I said, well, I want to do reactions someday. I'm not going to watch those, so that when I do reactions, I can do it. And I saw Dimash, I saw Morissette Iman, and I saw Angelina Jordan. Those were the 3 I had written down. So I started this reaction journey with Dimash, Sinful Passion, and I was so floored, I literally fell out of my chair. That's a fun one. I literally fell out of my chair. And I said, holy cow, this is crazy. And then I realized towards the end of that, I never even promoted my course. The whole reason I was going to do this, I figured if I got some free traffic, I could promote this course. I said, but that was a lot of fun, and I'm kind of glad I didn't promote the course. It was just so much fun. And then I had done or I did a second demosh, and then I did more set them on, and on my fourth video, I found this lovely little 13-year-old girl talent called Angelina Jordans. And if this is your first time here to this channel, this reaction, your journey doesn't end here. Let me just say that. You are going to go on, because just like I was, I instantly fell in love. I think the judges' reactions on that video say it all, right? The judges were completely enveloped into that world in complete awe without the ability to speak. Now,
Yes,
I
Mr.
have
Gimbo.
seen
A-Aron is a
13-year-old
reactor
performers do some incredible things.
on
So
YouTube.
while I was completely blown away by her rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody, which was her own, and I remember coming at the time not knowing anything about Angelina, wow, she sounds like she has a lot of jazziness in her. I don't remember specific comments, but I got many comments from many of you at that time saying, oh, this guy is gonna look out, right? We got a jazz artist here who has stumbled across Angelina Jordan. Little did I know, my world would change, right? But my whole point was, I was very impressed, but that wasn't the hook for me with Angelina Jordan. Because again, at 13, that's a much more mature age than some of her earlier stuff where it's like, oh my goodness, right? And I was blown away, but it wasn't like, I've got to start this Angelina Jordan version, right, this whole journey. That was reaction video number 4. My comments went insane after that video. I was up in the morning till like 3 in the morning just reading comments, and I was responding to every one of them. I don't know if you guys can remember, but I was literally responding to each and every one of them, and I learned so much. And they weren't just comments like, yeah, she's awesome. It was like, whole life story. And I said, oh my gosh, this fan base is something special. Right? This girl is something special. And the number one request I got was 9-year-old Angelina Jordan. I put a spell on you. And so 3 videos later, my reaction number 7, that was about 4.5 months ago. Lucky number. My entire life changed. Because that video just put me into another planet, another dimension. I felt like the games, the whole rule book of what music is, changed with that video for me. And I knew in that moment when I got done with that video that I would be doing a lot of Angelina Jordan. I didn't know I would be essentially chronologically, no, not ickly, but chronologicizing that. Chronicizing maybe, I don't know, anyway. But I would be essentially cataloging, right, her life in the earlier years. And, I know that once I finally, and many of you were on me like, yo, you are doing a disservice to yourself by not seeing her later videos. And I said, look, guys, I can do this all day. Like, I didn't break, just for the record. I heard enough begging and pleading, and I wanted to be loyal to you all but I'm very, very glad that you were persistent. And I want to thank you for that as well. Because once I started opening up the lid and saw some later stuff, right? Oh my goodness, right? But I haven't given up on the early stuff. If you've noticed recently, I've gone back and I'm going to continue that journey. So this video is really a dedication to all of you for what you've done for me in this journey and that reassurance that, right? Because I know we were all not just to watch the reaction, but to also be educated, to hear my interpretation and so forth. So we'll get some of that today, but I'm not going to do my typical reaction because there's a room full of people here. So I might actually walk around and look, if you're watching this on a recording, my audio, the room's audio, is not necessarily going to be perfect at times, maybe even at all, right? Because we've got a complex setup, we're going to do our best, but it's about the experience. So without further ado, I really, really hope you enjoy. This is Angelina Jordan, reaction number 100 for A-Aron, Old Enough EP. All right.
Woo-woo! Yeah!
And I have notes here, so. I'm not seeing it on my screen, crap. Okay, I guess I'm looking over here.
many artists feature their grandmother in a music video? Yeah.
No, crap, something's wrong, guys. It's not recording the screen at all.
Did you record everything you said up to the?
No, I got all of that,
Yeah.
but it's not recording this screen. And I do need that for when I pause and so forth, because otherwise it's a complete and total nightmare.
You're still streaming.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't have much of a signal though. It's only got one bar. Cuts out once in a while.
You're looking good, Steve.
Huh?
You're looking
Oh,
good.
thank you.
So I did watch the video so far, so we need to.
All things recorded.
Good news is you got some experts in the room.
Yeah, it takes some time. So
I'm not one of them, but you got some experts.
never mind. I volunteered to do it. Again.
Can you fix it not responding? I think my Mac's like, what are you trying to do to me? I tested it. Okay. When I come back in, I always want to be honest, and I'm going to talk about what I've seen so far, and we'll pick up from there.
Yeah, still razor. Yeah, I've kept the weight off. I'm at the exact same weight I was when I went to Portsmouth a year ago.
Under conversation, and I was trying to tune out of it.
PA, of course I need help. I always need help. Actually, I only have, well now I've got, over here I've got 2 bars. When I moved over there I had 1 bar, so I lost signal a couple times. But hopefully that'll, once I figure out how the lay of the land here, I should be okay.
Well, we got the intro, which was a big intro, so that's good at least.
You got RW, you are right about that. Nothing better.
I'm glad I noticed it. It all worked when I tested it, I promise you.
No pressure.
Well, this is why I said I'm nervous, because there's a lot going on here. A lot going on.
She had a tape in. That had a tape and she had a phone cassette in, yeah. The red ring was Adele's. Yeah. And she still wears that.
Now I see, is it gonna work?
Yeah.
Please work.
Yeah. I'm looking in the mirror, checking.
Emails.
Oh, I get so much stuff.
So
I can't keep up with it.
there's real life that goes on too, you know?
I heard about that once, yeah.
Okay, we're at, oh, just 5 seconds, wonderful. I know, it's quick, hey. All right, I think I'm ready to test things again.
So was there a feedback on the audio? Was it worse like this on in the background?
So Aaron is getting ready to do a reaction to the Angelinas video.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom. And I'm gonna go back to the beginning so that what I've already seen is not a big deal. And I can see, okay, I think it's good this time. Okay, I'm gonna jump right back into it, okay? All right, so of course my computer had to have some issues. I got a whopping 5 seconds in, so I did see that, and I'll talk briefly since we're paused in terms of what I saw. Obviously, it's just getting going with 5 seconds, but since I did pause, I might as well, just inject some quick comments. And my apologies because we did have some technical issues, but I think we're good to roll. And so we have this kind of black and white vintage video. Obviously, LA, I've learned that they went and some of the Angels went and did some recreation of that, and I see that we saw some walking, I believe, and getting into a car, palm trees in the background and so forth. So that's the gist. Obviously, Angelina's there. So yeah.
And grandma.
Oh yeah, and I didn't comment on the heels. My gosh. Actually, I think I missed it because I was looking at the screen. I can see. You guys can hear okay?
Mistakes and regrets, and all that I have left. It's your touch and your sense, still on my skin. Maybe I will fool to erase the trace of you. There's no you, no me, at least that's how I feel. I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch cold. Love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. If only I could look you in the eye, there wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. Had a heart I could make you beat for me. If you had a soul, I know where my home would be. Time I feel lonely, but man, I just can't forget. And though you're not here beside me, I still see you sitting right. I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch cold.
Yeah.
I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, if only I could look you in the eye, there wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go.
Feel free. Yeah. First things first, I need to get a quick look at the lyrics to make sure I heard some of this right. Okay, yes. Wow, so this is the album opener, correct? I know you gave me a reverse order. Bam! So immediately, aside from that vintage look and the visual side of it, I hear, all right, I know some of you don't like this, but I'm telling you what I hear. I hear very much a Back in Black type of feel from Amy Winehouse in terms of the rhythm and the instrumentation. And I expected her to come in with this strong Amy Winehouse sound, and she said, no. I'm Angelina Jordan at the age of 16, and I've got 100 shades of color, and in fact, I'm going to change multiple times through the song. But this has that kind of vintage retro type of feel to it with a lot of modern flavor. That descending line, like that sounds also like a line in Back in Black that I heard as well, but I feel like she's bringing that beat is hitting hard. It's really grooving, and she just, now these lyrics, holy cow, oh my gosh, she has personified or anthropomorphized love into this human emotion, like if I could talk to you, if only I could look you in the eye, right? Am I getting it right? Like, yeah, love, I wish you really had a face. So, like, I'm begging you, and my gosh, the age of 16, emotions are completely raw and crazy, and I said to my wife when we went to have kids, 17. Oh, she's 17 here. Ah, okay. Well, same applies, but good. Thank you for the clarification. I thought she was 16. Okay. I said to my wife that when we have kids, I don't mind having any kids, any age, anything, but I do not want a teenage girl. I'll ship them off, like whatever have you, because the emotions are insane, right? So here she is, not the later teen years, but enough that it still applies. And of course, at this point, everything's love and a breakup and emotions. And so, I don't know much myself. I don't know how much you all know, but I think she keeps her personal relationships personal, is what I've seen. I don't think we really know much about that. But I don't think she's immune from the turmoils of love and life.
And we don't know how old she was when she wrote this song.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah. So I'm going to repeat that just in case the audio is not very good. The point was we don't know how old she was when she wrote this. I didn't consider that. It's a very good point. But we know that when she was, 6, 7, 8 years old, she's understanding very mature lyrics and actually changing them up. I mean, Portrait of a Child, come on, right? What she does is unreal. This was super powerful. I love the group. It's interesting because she puts out this album, and I've talked with some of you last night at dinner as we were hanging out about the fact that, I believe that if Angelina Jordan is going to go big, she needs to get more mainstream, at least initially, because some of her stuff will not jive with the masses. Maybe she can change that, and maybe it will once people recognize how powerful and amazing her voice is, but to hit that, she really needs to kind of go more mainstream. Amy Winehouse was a huge hit, right? And so to go in that direction is actually a smart play. Now, as I said, I do feel some hints of Amy Winehouse here, but I'm not for 1 second saying this is Amy Winehouse. I do feel like that beat has a lot of the feel. Right from the first 3 seconds, 5 seconds, I instantly felt like it was Back in Black type of sound. But her vocals, I feel like, of course, she adds in her vibrato and all the different things that she does, that you can't possibly say that she's trying to replicate Amy Winehouse or Adele or anybody. It is her fusion of all of these. So
There's a lot of Adele in there, and tuning in the radio. Adele did a video where she does her hair back and
okay.
and sings on the radio in the car.
Interesting. Yeah, the other thing, thank you, I forgot to mention as well. So, some of the choreography. Walking with those black and white high heels, and you've got the kind of jukebox radio type of tuning and things to that effect. Her being with Mary, right? Like, I was feeling like, that is the support, that is the crutch of her life, that when you're having these hardships and this challenging times, you lean on, for a lot of teenage girls, it's their best friend or friends. I think for Angelina, that's her grandmother, Mary. And so the fact that she's driving around with Mary, and I'm almost feeling like she's hearing herself on the radio, almost like just kind of, having these, it's that repeat something 100 times breakup song that, a lot of teenage kids go through. That's kind of what I'm getting here.
Just the fact that she was driving was quite a shock to all her angels.
Yeah.
After seeing a child for so long, wow, she's really grown up, she's able to drive.
Good point. So again, I'm not quite sure. I probably should.
Yeah, welcome to those that just got here. This is A-Aron. He's doing a live reaction to Angelina's 6th song EP. And I'm here doing a live stream from that. He's actually recording it now. He'll edit it and put it up on his channel at some point in time. So I'm just here now live to see Angelina's concert, of course. And this Aaron rented a studio actually to do this in. So yeah, he's got a nice setup here.
Car is similar to Elvis Presley's car.
Good point.
Oh, is it coming through?
As well, yeah. There's a lot of detail in the tape.
That was the guitar, suspicious one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, a lot of details, which my screen on here is smaller than normal because I have more going on, so it is a little hard for me to catch some of that. Actually, I'm going to pull that up moving forward.
Steve, are you love?
Yes.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Aaron says hello.
You have lots of footage, you have lots of footage to use from.
One way to get a live reaction.
Let's test it. I want somebody to respond. What is the answer to Boogaloo?
Boogaloo 2.
All right. Anything else? I want to move on to the next one. Now, James, I'm going to ask you, since you gave me a custom song order, why did you choose the order you did?
I don't want to tell you now.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's a reasonable answer. That's a very reasonable answer. Okay, so now I have these tabs in order. If I've got it wrong, let me know, but I did double check. But then again, I did double check my screen was recording correctly, so. So next I have All My Fault. Yes, that's what you have?
I think so.
All right. Now, in these ones, the lyrics are on here. So I've been told for all the rest of them, I don't need lyrics. So I'm going to be referring to this as we go. So without further ado, this is All My Fault. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is number 4. I think it was 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6.
Thanks.
I didn't do it to make it more difficult.
All right. Celebrations outside. Here we go. Angelina Jordan, All My Fault, age 17.
I don't have sound?
Ooh.
Okay, so what happened there was my good friend Bob was flagging me down. I'm not quite sure still what he wanted, but it was something to do with, I think when I was talking, somehow it was feeding back through the system somehow. I guess, I don't know. So I wasn't talking much anyway, but I did talk a little bit there right at that point where he flagged me down. So we went out in the hallway so we wouldn't disturb the rest of the recording, and we missed that song, which was All My Fault. And apologies for that. And of course it was live, so there's no second chances. You know, you catch it that time or you don't get it, right? So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do this. You guys can bear with me for a second. I am going to, yes, I know, this is terrible. I'm going to part 1 this and make it so that we can not make these videos too long. I hope. I don't want you guys to have to spend an inordinate amount of time here if you don't want to. Not that you would anyway. You'll just you'll just leave, right? Don't want you to do that either. So yeah, so this is part 1. And I think I'm going to do just this video. Now the other video, if I'm not mistaken, is equally as long. So it's about a 50-50 split. Maybe the other one might be a little longer. So, but that's going to have, so we just heard the first song on the 6-song EP. We're going to miss number 2 song, which was, make sure I get it right, All My Fault. Great song. They were all great songs, all 6 of them. So there's 4 left. So that's what will happen at the on the other video. And I tried to capture the video too. That's why I went over and I stood kind of to Aaron's left side, a little bit behind him even sometimes, so I could get him and the video screen, just so you guys could listen to the songs as well. You know, you can always get the songs on YouTube, so you can get a lot better quality video on that. And it's probably worth mentioning, I guess most of that video was pretty clear, the video itself, except for the first few minutes was very blurry, but after that it kind of cleared up. Once I got over here by his side, Then I had a couple of bars, so I think that was enough to keep it working pretty good. And the audio is not that bad, really, I don't think. So let's wrap this one up. Let's call this call it a day on this one. And thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to do the second part of it right after this. So those will be posted relatively close together. And then you'll be able to watch them both. Okay, that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos. This is all my journey out to Glendale, California to see Angelina live. Her performance there, 21 songs, a couple of new ones, and anytime she does any song, it's great. So that's a wonderful thing. So we'll see you. I got the whole concert too, so I didn't miss any songs there. So that'll be coming up soon too. All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.